Do you know your limitations? Welcome aboard, fellow voyagers. As a captain on a Gulfstream 600, I have to know what that aeroplane is really capable of doing to be able to fly it to its limits. If I go beyond those limits, then I could be causing a lot of damage to the aeroplane and to the lives of everybody on board. And if I don't push it to its limits, well, then I don't make the most of its potential to explore the world. What about you? Are you committed to understanding what your limitations are? Are you courageous enough to test them? I'm Ben from Out the Icebergs. Join me in my mission to discover self-belief and live the life of our dreams. Now, it takes nearly 4 weeks to be type rated on this particular aeroplane. In other words, to be certified to fly the aeroplane itself. And the first 2 weeks actually involves only technical studies. We have to understand all the electrics and the engines and the fuel and the hydraulics before we get anywhere near to actually flying the aeroplane itself. And part of those technical studies includes understanding the limitations that we can fly that aeroplane to. So for example, the Gulfstream 600 flies at a maximum speed of 0.92 of the speed of sound, which equates to about 1,000 kilometers an hour. And if we try and push it beyond that speed, then we're going to cause damage to the aeroplane and of course risk the lives of everybody on board. And if we go too slowly, then there's not going to be enough airflow over the wings. So the aeroplane's going to drop out of the sky, and that's not an ideal outcome either. So the aeroplane flies at a very, very high speed and also goes a very long distance, up to 12,000 kilometers, which is the equivalent from London to Beijing. And if we don't understand the limits of how we fly that aeroplane, we're never going to get anywhere near Beijing. We're going to be at the wrong altitude, we're going to be burning the wrong amount of fuel, and the potential to explore those amazing places in the world will just never be there. So what about you? Do you really understand what you are capable of? Are you committed to understanding and learning where your limitations lie? And are you courageous enough to explore those limits? So ask yourself these questions. Do I really want to make the most of my potential? Do I really want to go as far as I possibly can? Do I want to discover my self-belief? And do I want to live the life of my dreams? Well, as always, let me know what you think in that box below. And if you've enjoyed the video, be sure to come back for some more as I share my thoughts, experiences and adventures traveling around the world. In the meantime, keep it in the greens.